For this video, we're going to talk about number 8, John Chau of Suffern High School, located right here on the screen. He is a linebacker, running back, and kicker for Suffern. And, for the first part of this video, we're going to focus on defensive end. And what I really like about him on defense, he's very decisive. He reads blockers very well. And he's a downhill linebacker. And those who have watched previous clips of me talking about linebacker, I really like kids who don't waste steps or not shuffling. They're decisive. They run downhill. And this kid is very good at finding angles to the ball carrier. And I mentioned he's very decisive. And for this video, we're going to go over a couple plays that shows how decisive he is, his ability to shoot gaps and the range that he has to make plays on the outside, which I really like. And again, I mentioned he's right here on the screen. What the offense is going to do, and there he's highlighted again, they're going to run a power read, okay? So there's going to be a mesh between the quarterback and the running back, and they're actually going to hand it to the outside. All right, he does a really good job reading the lineman and the mesh point, and he knows the ball's coming this way, and he shoots the gap right away. So you're going to see the decisiveness. Watch him make a play on this ball. Look at him shoot the gap right away. He almost takes the handoff. That's how fast he goes. And right when the ball carrier gets that ball, the linebacker makes a play. That's tough to do, and the only way you can do it is if you're decisive, okay? So, again, he's reading it. He's leaning forward. He knows he's coming towards the line of scrimmage. And, again, he shoots the gap right away once he sees that mesh point. And that's a beautiful job, okay? Let's go to another play, all right? He's located right here now, all right? They're in a 2x2. They're in a spread look, which you see a lot in college, okay? And they're going to run a motion and run a jet sweep. Again, watch the angle he takes. Watch the ability, the range to get to outside runs, okay? This is a speedy wide receiver. Again, no wasted motion. He's going north and south, okay? Look at him. He's not running sideways. Look at the play. He makes outside the numbers. I mean, that's a great job. One more time, okay? Again, really good angle he takes. And you see this a lot on his tape. Beautiful. For the second part of this video, we're going to talk about John on the offensive end, and he's located in the backfield right now. And this kid's not a very tall football player, but he's compact. He's got some thickness to him. He's over 190 pounds. And, you could see that in the way he runs. He's not easy to tackle in the open field because he's compact. He runs through arm tackles, but he's shifty. He has a sudden shiftness to him. He's not easy to tackle in tight spaces. And you're going to see on a couple of runs where it looks like the defense has him pegged, and he finds a way to slip through. He doesn't have elite speed, but he also brings he brings good speed, and he has versatility, which I like, where he can catch balls out of the backfield. So let's take a look at a couple plays. I mentioned that he's in the backfield right now, located right here. And what they're going to do, they're going to run a power O. This H-back's going to kick out, the edge defender, and you're going to have a guard come inside of him, block the first defender, which is going to be the linebacker. All right, so let's take a look at this play. Again, it's set up pretty well, blocking-wise, right? You have a pretty good push. Now, this is where you see him slipping through, okay? You see in the beginning right here, once I go back, once he finds his way through, offensive lineman missed the block, but he makes that first guy miss, which is good. Right now, look, you think the defense has him pegged, okay? But again, you're going to see him. He's slippery, all right? It's good, 8 yards, right? Move the chains, but he wants more, and you're going to see that slipperiness, okay? Look at everyone. They got him all cornered, and all of a sudden, you're going to see him just slip right out. Right? And you see that a bunch in his tape, okay? Now, granted, he's also paired with a very good running back if you go back, from last year. So you're going to see his carries increase this season, I would assume. But, this kid he's a good counterpunch to what they have in their other running back. And he's got a shiftiness to him and a versatility. And we're going to go to the next play. You see the big chunk plays, even though the defense looked like he had him cornered. All right? Here he is again. Okay, he's in the backfield. And we're going to talk about, again, his versatility. He can come out of the backfield and catch the ball. They're in man-to-man coverage. Okay, so he's man-to-man with the linebacker. You're going to see him run out to the flats. See him use his hands on catches. And then you see him, the shiftiness again. And that's something I want to point out. It's good to have quick, sudden shiftness to make guys miss. There's one guy. There's two guy. Again, this is supposed to be a 3-yard gain. It's 11 yards. So if we go back again. One more time, watch it. Squeaks out there, catches it with his hands. Looking to put his foot in the dirt, make a couple guys miss. Again, he has that versatility.